of life.
Oh, hello.
But freedom doesn't come free.
No! Sweet liberty! No! Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Join the Helldivers.
Become part of an elite peacekeeping force!
See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become...
Okay, I am here, but there's no camera on, so... Microphone's on. Why you stop screaming? Microphone's on.
Mine also on.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Calling down a support weapon!
Reloading.
Okay, so I couldn't get my headphones to work, so it'll be like a reverb from the speakers playing into the microphone, but what I'm going to do is turn the microphone off. If anybody's got a question, ask the question, then I'll turn the microphone right back on. I couldn't get my headphones to work, so it'll be like a reverb from the speakers playing into the microphone, but what I'm going to do is turn the microphone off. If anybody's got a question, ask the question, then I'll turn the microphone right back on.
Requesting orbital. Requesting orbital strike.
Sending in an eagle!
Calling down a sentry.
Requesting air support! Requesting sentry! Throwing supply beacon!
Hey, walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Gabriel, can you hear me? Give me a 1 if you can hear me. Hey, walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa
Objective
barakatuhu.
located. Southwest. Cancel
Gabriel,
that.
can you hear me? Give me a 1 if you can hear me.
Sending in an eagle.
Hey, walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa
Objective
barakatuhu.
located. Southwest. Sending in an eagle.
One step closer to mission completion. One step closer to mission completion. Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Hey, walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Adam.
Fluffy's giant.
Love you. Hey, walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Adam.
Fluffy's giant.
Love you. Yeah, barakallah feek, man. Everything's good, man. Just working a lot. You know, I'm doing a whole lot of hours and stuff. But otherwise, yeah, I'm good, man. How about yourself, brother? How's everything? Yeah, barakallah feek, man. Everything's good, man. Just working a lot. You know, I'm doing a whole lot of hours and stuff.
Allied
But
destroyer
otherwise,
joining
yeah, I'm good,
squadron,
man.
deploying Helldiver to
How about
combat
yourself, brother?
zone.
How's everything?
Objective located. Northwest.
Yeah, barakallah feek, man. Everything's good, man. Just working a lot. You know, I'm doing a whole lot of hours.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to
How about
combat
yourself,
zone.
brother? How's everything?
Objective located. Northwest.
Yeah, I actually wasn't finished. I still have a few more setups I can flex on him. But I won't lie, I'm running out. He needs to crack soon. Yeah, I actually wasn't finished. I still have a few more setups I can flex on him. But I won't lie, I'm running out. He needs to crack soon.
Rare sample acquired.
Dropping package.
Yeah, I actually wasn't finished. I still have a few more setups I can flex on him. But I won't lie, I'm running out. He needs to crack soon.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Calling down a sentry. Package acquired. Dropping package. Calling down a sentry. Package acquired.
Dropping package.
Package acquired.
Marking location. Never mind. North. Bot fabricator. Cancel that. North. 100 meters.
Dropping package.
Dhikr? Alhamdulillah. Yeah. This is Helldivers 2. It's a pretty good game. They were really screwing up the game at one point, but now it's good. Yeah. This is Helldivers 2.
Freedom has prevailed. Now head to the extraction point.
Maybe if you run out of just reflex the same setup again, I could do that, I guess. Recycle my setup. What topic today? Red pill, polygyny, hydra. It's just Q&A, man. If anybody's got any questions or whatever else, I'll talk about whatever you guys want to hear. I just got my camera off. It's nighttime, and the waifu is next to me without hijab. She's waifu is pink right there in the screen, R3, and she's next to me gaming on one of the setups. So yeah. R3 is the waifu, H4 is my son, and Fluffy Kicker is a player. It's actually a female player that I just, ran a bunch of missions with, and she just ended up like being like a co-mission gamer.
Calling in orbital strike.
Requesting orbital strike.
Outpost cleared. Extraction is available.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Mod fabricator, northeast, 200 meters.
One outpost destroyed.
Anybody got any questions? Anything? I am here for you, my brothers. And some sisters if you're here also.
Calling down a support weapon.
Requesting air support. Found something.
So, question: how many reps in series when doing bench? Okay, so here's how I do my workouts. Whether it's chest, triceps, biceps, obviously the weight's gonna alter, but and of course the exercises. But what I do is this: I do 4 sets of 8, and 8 should be very difficult. So the 8, 4 sets of 8, and number 8 should be very difficult. I'll stick to that weight until it becomes easy. Then I'll take that weight and I'll go up to 4 sets of 10. That should be slightly more, well, not easy, but where I can do it. And then like all 4 sets, they're clean sets. There's not a lot of, bad form or anything. And then I'll go up to 4 sets of 10. When 4 sets of 10 becomes easy, I'll increase the weight and start the cycle over again. That increased weight will become difficult. I'll do that until form is perfect. Then I'll go up to 4 sets of 10. So I do this with chest, triceps, biceps, back, shoulders, legs. I do this with everything. So that's how I do it. And I make gains really fast. Obviously, there's genetics involved in that also, but that works really well for me.
Rear sample acquired.
2 Do think of right now. Being polygynous, how often do you have time alone? Almost never. Seriously, it's kind of nice, and it's also kind of like really like, yo, what the hell, man?
Who taught you to?
You know, it's really difficult. You know, it's not easy. You have almost no alone time. There's gonna be women want your time, because that's what women want from you. They want your time and your attention. Then you got children, you know what I mean? And it just, dude, it's a lot of like, you're never alone. So, almost never. I mean, literally almost never am I, you know, to myself. I literally use games to like, you know, get some me time. Otherwise, it's like, you know, it's just never gonna happen. I haven't been to Mecca. Yes, I actually lived in Medina. So I lived in Medina, and I lived actually close to Masjid al-Nabawi for a short time. Then I moved to, what was the name of the area? I can't remember. I lived in Siha for a short time. I actually lived there with some Somali brothers and a few Arab brothers. And then I moved to another area because, you know, the brothers were just, they were young dudes and they weren't really, like, their cleanliness wasn't up to my standard. So I have actually been to Mecca quite a few times because when I lived in Medina, I visited Mecca quite often. Oh, I missed your question, Zane. Zane said, how much do you need to make to get married in the States? Oh, in the States, I don't know, man. I haven't been to the U.S. in 32 years, bro. That's a question for a brother in the U.S. I really wish I could help you with that. As much as possible, obviously, you know. And get you a sister that's, you know, attached to the religion. I'm not saying, like, cheap out on her, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if you're building yourself, you get a sister that, like, has, you know, that wants to get married for the sake of Allah. And, inshallah, it'll be easier, no matter what you make. Just make sure you have enough to support yourself. Excuse me. And then I'd say 2.5 times in, because you got to take care of another full-grown adult, and then you of course want to put some money to the side. You want to make hijrah, you want to make hajj, you want to travel or whatever else. You want to save money, get ready for a child, all this type of stuff. So, you know, about 2.5 times what it takes to take care of yourself. I mean, the benefits are most men, we love women, we desire women. I think any man who says otherwise is a liar, or he's broken. And so it takes care of the male, you know, nature as we've been created. When I say nature, I mean from the nature as in not like this shirky nature, but the nature as Allah has created us. Our fitra is the better word, excuse me. So it fulfills our fitra as creatures who like, you know, variety when it comes to women. And it also, if you're a man who like myself, I'm the first Muslim in my family, and no one has had children in my family except for me and my brother. And I've killed it. When my brother had 3 kids, I have 10. So my family in one generation has turned from non-Muslim to Muslim family. You know, basically the majority of my family line is now Muslim. So the benefit there is like if you want to have a lot of children, you want to build like, you know, a family, you know, Muslim family and all this type of stuff. It's really good for that. Downsides, when you're dealing with multiple women. Women are goofy, man. Don't let there be any question in your mind. We love the women and whatnot, but women are goofy, bro. You know, they spend a lot of time in their emotions and their feels, and they are just like outright goofballs, and they make your life really stressful. You know, and to be honest, I don't. This is your ship. This is your ship. Yeah, because I had to leave the game. They make your life difficult, and I don't think it's, you know, intentional, but it's just how they are. You know, they can't help themselves. So yeah. Go not there. Go no. Go down to the dude. You didn't pick the mission. That one right there. Yeah. So pick that, and then just pick an operation. Yeah, that'll work. It doesn't matter. Yeah. All right. So that's the downside, man, and they're expensive. You know, they cost you a lot of money. So those are the downsides. You know, they can lead you to have a lot of different problems. In terms of, like, remember where I said you're not alone? They will wreck your peace. You just be chilling, doing your thing, man. Be happy. You got to pick a landing spot too.
Yeah, which one do you want?
Man, you find a spot that doesn't have a bunch of bad guys.
But I don't know where is it.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. Right here, yeah. Go, do it, man. They'll wreck your peace, you know? And they won't do it intentionally. It's just they're women, they can't help themselves. So, yeah. There's the downsides. What did the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say? He said, "I've left you no greater fitna than women." Yeah, bro, that's not just about like the desires, man. It's wallahi, I can't believe it's only about the desires. Women just be like goofball in life, man, and getting away with it because they got VJ and tatas and dudes want to touch them, and so they can get away with a bunch of crap. You know what I mean? And so it's really they can. Oh, Allahu Akbar, bro. There's a lot of benefits, a lot of downsides. How do you move to and live in Medina as an owner? I was a teacher. I taught at Jamia Tayyiba. So, you know, it was easy to live there because I was a teacher at the university. Wee, this is problems.
You told me to stay there.
That, I mean, there's other ways now, because, you know, like Saudi's kind of opened up. Some people don't like that, you know. It's, you know, Saudi's changing, and so right now you can like move there and you can do stuff that wasn't possible before. So really, to be honest, it's a matter of money. You know, the more money you have, the easier it becomes to like, you know, actually live there. And that means, when I say live there, that means live in Saudi. So, you got it. Oh, fluffy. So, you know, if you got money, it's always easy to move somewhere. Just be real.
200 meters.
What are you shooting?
I have RT.
Oh, I called it down already. Where's my rocket launcher? Oh, it's way over here. It's way too far. Oh, man. Let's see.
I'm out.
Well, I got it, though. What is life like in Medina? Life in Medina was nice, man. It was good. Bro, it was amazing, man. MashaAllah. I loved it. People are friendly, you know. You get to pray in Masjid Nabawi. Where's my team, man? I'm like running the wrong way. I'm like running into a fight that I don't need to have. Me and Fluffy over here fighting. It was amazing, man. I'd love to live there again. You can chill with the ulama, you know. I got to sit with like some of them sheikhs. Back when Sheikh Obeid al-Jabari, Hafizullah, back when he was alive, I got to sit with him at his masjid after, you know, the Friday khutbah. Bro, it was unbelievable. It was amazing. Give me a second. Once I kill all these bad guys, I will read the next question. Alright, this ain't working like I wanted to. Too many. Oh, air support. What's next? Have you been divorced of participating in polygyny? And if so, how do you handle this? No, I've never had a problem where like polygyny itself was the issue. I mean, obviously, well, yes and no. I mean, polygyny itself, women are very jealous creatures. You know, Aisha, Mu'mineen, she was a jealous woman, you know, and what woman has, in terms of like, you know, what we understand higher iman than her compared to the women today. You know, she was a jealous woman. So jealousy is always an issue with women. in terms of like I went and got married and then the woman like wanted a divorce, that's never happened to me because I've always been kind of upfront, you know, not kind of. I've always been upfront that I've got a wife, you know, and it's like if you marry me, if you marry me, I'm gonna marry another woman. You know, I've always been open about that. That I'm not a monogamous man. I'm not trying to be monogamous. You know, it's not something I want. So it's never been a question that a divorce happened because I took another wife. That a woman couldn't handle the jealousy and whatnot. These things have happened.
Calling down a sentry.
So that's an unavoidable thing. You know, that women are going to be jealous. Now, if the woman can handle it, is another question. You know, can she handle that jealousy and, you know, quote unquote survive? Oh, shot me in the face with a rocket. That was rude. Alert me, bro. Wait. No, because I'm awesome.
I was like so stingy at clicking.
Is this place been blown up? What the heck? Oh, I'm like trying to do one mission. It's a different mission. I don't know who I just killed.
Calling in reinforcements.
Sorry, Fluffy, my bad. To prevent it from happening, what you have to do is just be upfront. But I've said this before, and I've got entire videos and lives on this. It's like you got to talk about this stuff up front. You can't marry a woman and then try and change the rules later. You can be upfront with her and say, "Hey, look, I'm going to get married again." And if she says yes, she won't like have any particular love for you taking another wife, obviously, but there's less of a chance that she's going to ask for a divorce. But if you like marry a woman and there's no concept or talk or conversation prior to that about polygyny, it's going to be like you tried to change the entire nature of the relationship. And of course she's going to be upset. I've never seen it work, you know, where it's like a person went from monogamy, there was no conversation of polygyny, and then it worked when he went polygynous. It's failed. Oh no, actually there's one case, but it was a situation where basically, whoa, who's down with these rockets, the sniper rocket launchers. But it was a situation where the guy accepted Islam. He was with the same woman, and his woman was used to him having other women. You know, he was a player before. And so when he became Muslim and he started getting married, it was just like, yeah, this is the guy I know, you know? So he didn't really talk about it, but it was already understood that the guy wasn't monogamous. But do you get your school? Oh, yeah. Saudi's changed a lot. There's ups and downs. How's life in Germany? I'm from the UK, and it's really terrible here. It's really terrible in Germany, bro. Just, you know, I lived in the UK. It's just a different type of terrible. But Germany's terrible also, man. It's not really a place you want to come to. It's, you know, they hate Muslims. The taxes are stupid, insane high. Yeah, they're trying to make it difficult to live here. I think they're trying to destroy, you know, the middle class, is the impression I get. So, yeah, not really the greatest place. Oh, look, he's like, I see him, he's over in your direction. Okay, let me keep reading these questions. Took care of the bad guys. Oh, what's this? Someone dropped an SSD. What you doing there, Fluffy? Saudi changes. Life in Germany. How are black people treated in the Middle East in your experience? it's a weird situation in the Middle East, man. This, you know, I had a pretty rough time. I don't know if it's because I'm black. It could just be because, you know, that's just how the people are. Culturally, the people are a little bit, are quite different. I don't know if it has to do with race or ethnicity. You know, it could not. But, I mean, I was treated okay because I'm an American, you know. But there was a very, you know, decent share of problems there. I just don't know if I can attribute those problems to me being black. Oh yeah, he's gonna shoot me. Woo, that was close. Ah, you missed.
Northeast. Going down a weapon.
That guy, he wants me bad. Whee! That was a good shot. I'm about to do one. There we go. Wheesh. Yeah. So I don't know how to classify that one. You know, maybe I got treated bad because I was black. Maybe I don't know. I can't call it. Shooting at me. Man, where'd they come from?
I got the terminal.
I'm sorry, I'm close friends from Smart Sudan. We all get along. Nice. I'm good. Should be like that. I mean, most of my friends, they're not black. I can name a few black friends I have, but I don't really have many black friends. It doesn't make doesn't make a difference to me. I just, you know, either you're cool or you're not. That's how I see it, you know. Okay, these guys make me mad with this whole artillery thing.
What is that?
Let me take care of this real quick.
I'm out.
What? How did I miss it? I didn't miss it. UK isn't that bad. Work on yourself and connect with the right people. You find until you what? Move out? Give me 1 second. Zane, I'll answer your question. Give me a second. Oh man, that's a lot of bad guys.
Calling down the sentry.
Yeah, I gotta do the same. Sentry, let's go.
Going down a sentry.
Here, play with this.
Air support.
Okay, Zane says, what do you do for a living and how, what the, who's shooting at me now? What the, these guys come out of nowhere.
Going down a support weapon.
Come on.
Did they blow up my turret? No, they didn't. Oh, that jerk.
I'm out.
What do you do for a living? How much do you make monthly? For Americans, that's a rude question, brother. I believe I heard you mention you crypto mining. I don't crypto mine anymore. I used to. If you're not comfortable answering, please skip it. What I do for a living, I do construction management. I'm in factory construction. So if you need like a factory built or whatever else, this is what I specialize in. The construction of factories. Hammer just ran right through a mine. He's just like, whatever. I do well for myself. I can say alhamdulillah. Building factories is actually good money. It's I can only recommend it. Let's say that, you know, if you want to get into, like, you know, manufacture, I mean in construction, building actual what's this? Building actual factories is a pretty good business. You'll make good money. And I'm speaking from experience. I know because I do it. This guy called in a factory. Whoa. Well, these guys want all the smoke. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, Americans, we don't really like to talk about like our actual numbers that we make, but it's good. Alhamdulillah. I have no complaints. Allah has blessed me. It's a field I didn't know I would have a knack for, that I'm good at. So yeah, I do well, and so you make, when you're good at something, you know, you make good money. Alhamdulillah. Country you live, where do you recommend? Ooh. It depends what you're looking for. I mean, every country has something else, and every country is missing something. So it's like, what are you looking for? You know?
Daddy,
Yes.
show me this. This is so good. I like to eat it.
Let me, what is that, man? I don't even know what that is. Noodles and what else is that?
Yeah, that's spicy noodles.
Spicy noodles?
Fries.
There's no fries there though. That's all noodles and seafood. It's like fish and crabs. There's no French fries there. You want to eat French fries now?
Yeah.
Oh, right now. Okay, 1 second. Hold on. Give me a second, guys.
Requesting sentry. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Dropping package. Package acquired. Dropping package.
I'm out.
Package acquired. Enemy patrol, northwest. Dropping package. Package acquired.
I'm out.
Dropping package. Requesting package acquired. Dropping package. Package
Calling down a support weapon.
Dropping package. Sending in an eagle.
I'm out.
Assets secured.
Reinforcing. Requesting orbital strike.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Weaponry.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Give me a second. Out of all the countries you live, where do you recommend? Okay, so what are you looking for? This is important when you're talking about this type of stuff. You know, it's like, what are you looking for in a place that you move to? Wait. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. That's crazy. Okay, let me try this again. I thought I saw. Is it done? Oh, it's done. Nice. We destroyed the base. Didn't even step foot inside of it. Let him cook. What are the best foods to increase testosterone? That's a good question. I don't know. I think that's one more that's for like Matthew. I think he knows that type of stuff better than me. I know that zinc, the supplement, zinc, magnesium, aspartic acid, tribulus ceteris. These are things that are known to increase testosterone. Tribulus ceteris, zinc, magnesium, aspartic acid. What else was there? There was something else. They say shilajit, but that actually has some weird effects on me personally. I mean, it doesn't really work for me, shilajit, but you know, hey, it apparently works. Yeah, beef I know is apparently supposed to, like, red meats are supposed to like help with testosterone, you know, production and whatnot.
Going down a support weapon.
Don't want no smoke. I'm gonna let them go. Let me pick unnecessary fights. Tonga Alley, I don't know much about it. Oh, wait. I need this right here. Let's see. My wife says that's a Indonesian thing for libido. What the heck? Ha, I hit it from here. That was an awesome shot. It's looking at me. Yeah, I'm coming for you, homie. I want all the smoke. This guy's looking this way. Go grab him. Snap. Dang, he's gonna drop these right on top of me. Oh, nice. Talk about a save. Thank you to whoever blew that thing up. They about dropped him right on top of me. Someone's pretty ruthless with whatever they're using to shoot those things down, man. You don't have to mess with that dude. What the? Man, they really want me bad, don't they?
Requesting sentry.
This is your fault. You called in the bad guys on top of me. Me and you got some smoke too. We need to talk. Yeah, that dude's calling in. Oh, snap! The hell bomb was armed and I didn't know. So I just ran right up there and got killed immediately. I didn't know somebody set the hell bomb off, so I just ran up the hill and got killed right away. Like, just... Will you marry 3 or 4 wives again? To be honest, I'm 52. I like women. My testosterone hasn't gone down or anything, and I'm on HRT anyway. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of tired of women, man. Oops, I said that on the. I didn't want to say that in the game. I'm kind of tired of women. To be honest, they're just annoying, man. You know, they always just got some crazy stuff going on. They always want to like just be all in their feels, you know. And I mean that's what makes them women. But it's just like, yeah, I've had enough, man. It's like I want a break, man. I want my peace. So at this point, it's like if all these women leave me, or you know, we end up divorce and whatever else, I'm probably not gonna get married again. I'm just gonna chill with my kids and my dog, and inshallah die. You know, I'm kind of sick of women, to be honest. They're immensely annoying after a while. You know, and I know guys that aren't married, you're like, oh, bro, you know, you don't appreciate it, bro. When you've been with as many women as I have been, like, you know, it's like you just. There's the saying the kuffar say, and it's kind of true. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. And the older you get, the more you value your peace, you know, and you're just, you know, just a good day, you know, chilling and whatnot, you know, good vibes. Because the dunya is going to be a test anyway. And women are a part of that, so it's just like, at this point, nah, I probably won't, bro. You know, what am I going to do with more wives? Have more sex? I mean, I got like 10 kids, man. I've been married like multiple times. I'm good, man. I had enough of that. I mean, it's not as bad as I'd probably miss it for sure, but it's just, you know, when you start thinking about like all the problems that are involved with women and come with them, it's a young man's issue. You know, you need women in your life that are going to be mature and like, you know, and behave like adult women. And here's the reality. Those type of women, if they ever existed, don't exist anymore. We've been left with the drama queens and like, you know, and the materialists and the attention whoring. And that attention whoring doesn't mean she's like out doing something haram. It's just, you know, they need their attention, and they'll at any cost they'll get it. What's the benefit? For me, when I look at it's like, you know, it's like me and the German government, basically, women. I know the value I provide. I don't really see the value I get in return. You can't say it's sex. Because women want sex too. Women enjoy sex. Don't let there be any question in your mind about it. If she doesn't enjoy sex with you, she doesn't like you. And it's a duty. And so she hates it. It's like a job that she hates. Women enjoy sex just like men. So what's the benefit? I don't see the value. I know the value I provide to the German government. I pay them taxes, but what do I get in return? I can't tell you. Women are the same way. Everything that they get that's a benefit to them, I mean, you want that too. It's mutual. She wants to be taken care of. You want life taken care of. You know, that's why you go to work, right? She wants to feel physically good. You want to feel physically good. That's why you got married. So nowhere do I see like that sex or whatever else that what the average woman brings to the table is worth it. You can't cook. I can cook. You know what I mean? Maybe children, maybe. You know, they'll give you children. You know, but really, at this point at 52 with 10 kids, bro, I'm good, man. Probably not. I got 2. I'd like to stay with these 2. If a third woman comes along, then it's probably going to be somebody I know, you know? Like I have an ex-wife, she wants to get back on team, it would be her. Or it'd have to be just such an amazing woman that you'd be a fool, that even my wives would say like, yeah, you'd be a fool not to marry her. As jealous as they are. So, no, probably not, man. I ain't looking to marry 3 again. I think if you want to marry 2 or 3, it's like, you be a young man for that, you know? Man, they really don't want to let us get out of here, do they? Okay, I'm going this way. That ain't chicken, but I also know not to run into like just direct gunfire like that. That's just crazy over there. Why don't you mainstream your content by putting more time into editing and optimization to reach a wider audience? Are you busy? I'm busy. You started before my kid Christianity, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I did start before him. You know, the idea was to help people. What's that? Yeah, call it. and I make good money. I don't think, you know, I don't think I'm gonna make as good money doing social media. Whoa. Like I would like in construction management. It's good money. You'd have to, you know, you'd have to make a lot of money. Ooh. These guys kick my butt. So I don't see the value in like just going mainstream with it. You know, I don't see the value in it. I mean, as a guy who's got a half decent career, it doesn't really make sense. Although most of the places I work, they know what I do, simply because I like to not be canceled. You know. So I kind of make it clear about what I do, my lifestyle, all this type of stuff, social media, so that it makes me like kind of uncancelable. So when, like, if anything ever comes out and someone calls my employer, like, yeah, we know what he does. You know, yeah, he's always been that guy. So, but you know, if you get big, you get too big, it just gives people power to like mess with your life. You know, and they don't care that you got kids, that you got wives, you got people to take care of, you know, you got family to take care of. People don't care about that, you know, and so I'm not going to give anybody that sort of power by going deep into this, you know, unless I can see myself making a whole lot of money. I mean, you know, I make okay money with it, but I don't really make like money that you'd be like, hey, I should quit my day job for this, with Abuamerican and online stuff. Why is it taking forever? Let the thing bounce, man. I hate it when these sentries bounce.
Calling down a support weapon.
I want that guy over there. I'm gonna kill him. He's dead. Yeah, let's go.
Another victory for the right side of history.
Do you agree with marry one to protect yourself from Zina, marry two because of Fitra, marry three to cool the fire between the two, marry fourth, Fisi Bilila? I think one is also two. I think one and two are the same. It depends on, I guess it depends on the guy. You know, if you got high testosterone, and most young people do, you know, it's not that your wife isn't good enough. It's just it's how we are as men. We always desire more. You know, you give us a chance to make more money, we're going to do that too, right? So, like the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if man had a valley full of gold, he wish he had another one just like it. Nothing will fill his desire for more except for dust, aka death. So, it's the same with women, money, and all this type of stuff. So, I think 1 and 2 are the same. Well, maybe not. Marry 3 to cool the fire between them? No, I don't believe this. No, because I've been married to 3 women. Oh, let me see. Right here. Yeah, there's no presence here. Because I've been married to 3 women, it doesn't work. You just have 3 women fighting each other. It's not. This goes back to what I was saying. Let there be no question in your mind that women will fight just because they can fight. They're just emotional creatures, bro. The marrying 3 is not gonna give you peace. It's just gonna give you 3 women who are kind of crazy. You need to actually make sure you have stable situations with each woman before you marry another one. I did a video about this a really long time ago, and it's basically, let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is the worst relationship you can have, 10 is the best relationship you can have with a woman, right? You have a 10 with a woman and you marry another woman. Your 10 relationship is gonna go down to a 6. So if you start off in a relationship with a 6, you're going down to a 2 in your relationship. You're probably going to end up divorced. So you need to have a good relationship with the first woman at level 10, and then your level 10 relationship is going to go down to level 6, and then your new relationship is going to start off probably pretty good, because the woman that usually comes in, she feels good. She's like, oh, I cut in on them, whatever else. So she generally feels good coming into a relationship. So the relationship generally starts off really well. When you want to marry a 3rd, it's the same thing. You need both your women at a 10 or at least an 8, because your relationship's going to go down to a 4, right? So you need to be prepared for your relationship to take a hit. Now, that's not to say it won't recover. The relationship should recover. But, the reality is your relationship is going to take a hit when you get married again. So there's no cooling the fire between these women. That just, either they're women that are down and they're good, or they're not. This is why I said when you marry women, get pro-cooperative women with pro-cooperative attributes. Oh. And then peace be the law. I mean, no matter what. Number 4 is just an absolute. You get married, peace be the law, no matter what. Protect yourself, to protect her. You should always be married for the sake of the law. I think that's standard. I think that's the status quo, right? I think that should always be the case.
Calling down a support weapon.
Inshallah, just marry women who have good religion in general, and your problems will, all this, extra stuff won't really be much of an issue, inshallah.
Sending in an eagle.
Air sample acquired.
Thank you. Heavy, north, 50 meters.
Ooh. Don't bounce.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting advanced delivery. Mine received.
Requesting sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Prosperity. Going down the support weapon. Heavy and an eagle. I'm out.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Something's wrong. Why can't I? Oh, it's jammed. There's a jammer here somewhere. And the Asian community often sees it as weird for men to marry multiple women. I'm not sure why. Wait.
Calling in reinforcements.
You won't struggle to avoid our way of life. Requesting sentry. Requesting advanced weaponry.
This is the MO. This is the mission.
Calling in reinforcements.
Someone's helipod came right through one of the flyers and it killed it. That was funny. I've never seen that happen before. That was crazy. When my son dropped in, his helipod hit the whatchamacallit. It hit the flyer.
Calling down a sentry.
And it blew it up. I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, I'm not really sure. The Asian community has an interesting perspective on marriage in general. You know, I'm not really sure what's going on there. Yeah, their ideas in general seem a bit strange to me. It's, I mean, hey, I'm not saying it's wrong. I mean, that's their culture, but it seems odd to me, and a very like your desires that you've been created with and given to you from Allah are like something bad, you know, like you shouldn't have them. That's the mentality. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's like the feeling I get. Like, you know, like, oh, it's filthy, you know, and dirty to, like, you know, to actually want to have, you know, intimacy with the opposite gender. Stupid ragdoll, man. Ragdoll is so gay. You got killed by barbed wire?
Calling down a support weapon.
Who gets killed by barbed wire?
I got ragdoll and
Heavy, northeast, 50 meters.
Oh, come on, man. This is getting ridiculous now. What did you get from her? I don't know if it matters, bro. Alhamdulillah, all my women have been easy on me. Where's my stuff at here? Yeah, alhamdulillah, my women have been easy on me, so my mahar has never been anything heavy.
Requesting sentry.
Requesting air support.
Sending in an eagle.
You want to walk the guard though?
Yeah, sure, you got one? I don't know where you are.
Behind you. Right.
Right here. What happened? Where's there?
Behind you, behind
Like in the worst spot possible.
the... Yeah, I'm just throwing you in there.
Calling down a sentry.
Yeah, my mahars were easy, alhamdulillah. I don't think the mahar should be difficult. That's my opinion. Although I do, you know, after doing business with Muslims, I do understand why it's been made difficult at times. I mean, brothers are not, you know, they make a bad show for themselves, man. It's like, you just really seem like they're always looking like to be cheap and rip people off. Unfortunately, this is the impression I've gotten. I could be wrong. Maybe I've just done wrong, you know, business with the wrong people. But this is what I've seen. And so it's like, you know, I can't blame sisters anymore. I actually made a video about it. It's like, you know, I don't really blame sisters for getting what they want to get. You know, given how a lot of guys act.
Air sample acquired. Requesting advantage.
Now, unfortunately, oh, okay, no, that got blown up, so I called down that rocket launcher for nothing. Oh, no, I didn't. I see a target. Hold on. Get stop climbing on stuff, you dork. Opportunity target.
I'm out.
I'll keep going for the fire shooter. Let's not fight anything, man.
Calling in reinforcements.
What do you always vet them for when you talk to potential prospects? What kind of test? There's a video about one of the tests I did, pro-cooperative attributes. This is very important to me, you know, since I am gonna, you know, I'm not gonna be a monogamous guy, so I need women that, you know, are gonna, you know. Oops, did I kill you? Sorry if I killed somebody there, my bad.
Never mind. Heavy. South. 50 meters. 50 meters.
Let's see, what do you was? Pro-cooperative attributes. You know, I need them to, like, you know, be on the program. You know, be cooperative, and just in general.
Calling down a support weapon.
I need someone to watch my back, so I'm gonna call them a turret. And what else? You know, I like to look at a woman's social media and how they use it. You know. I missed what I wanted to hit. Stop climbing on stuff, freaking dork. Try this again. Oh, I did hit it. Oh, social media, the relationship with the father, if he's there at all. You know, these are important things. You're gonna get a general idea of how she's gonna treat you in terms of, and I know relationship with the father, it's a bit too broad of a statement, but it's like more like how the relationship the mother has with the father is more like what I mean. That's more what I mean than anything else, because that's the model that she has for how how she thinks it's acceptable to treat you as a husband. She watched her mother, you know? I can't tell where he's at.
Requesting air support.
I'm anti registered marriages. Although there is a necessity for it in some cases, but most cases there is no necessity for it. They talk about security, but it's like, what are you gonna get from the government that you know? That Allah hasn't provided you with in terms of security. Is Yom Qiyamah not enough of a day for you as a woman? Do you believe that somehow the government can, intervene on your behalf if Allah has written for you something differently? Your qadr is your qadr, And if Allah has written one thing for you, and even if it's oppression, I'm not saying it's okay. Oppression is not okay, but if that's what He's written for you, what are you gonna do? You think you can? You think you can escape that with the government? It's foolishness, man. I can't tell what the heck was going on there. I wanted to call in a turret, and I should have. We call us right in on top of this place. Maybe not the best place to call us in. Where's my stuff? Well, we're somewhere else. I don't know where we are. I'm so confused. Like, I don't know where I landed at. I'm way down there. We're burning up, like, reinforcements now. Have any of your wives used tips and tricks to give men for marriage against you? No. No, because generally the advice that I provide isn't anything bad. I wouldn't give you bad tips and advice, So use it against me now. I'm trying to help people get married and stay married, and sometimes even I struggle with it. Even to this day, I got fit with women, with my women at times. So generally they don't have a problem with my message overall. My stuff is this way. Of course, everybody and their granddaddy just, oh, what the heck? You're still alive? I thought you were dead. Alright, well, let's fight. You killed me last time, so let's fight. Oh, how I missed that close. Unbelievable.
Wee.
Going down a sentry.
Oh, jump, man.
Going down a support weapon.
Do you do the coffee test? Coffee test? What is that? Tell me a coffee test. Oh, about before the marrying your girl, do you introduce her to your existing wives? What if she insists? How do you make sure that the existing wives don't get a bad impression and deter the new girl? Yeah, I've generally introduced them. I'm not really sure if I suggest that anymore. But yeah, I used to do it. I'm not really sure if I was to marry again, which I probably won't.
That's on me.
Yeah, I generally do. Like, yeah, I do an introduction. I wonder if I can hit that right there. I don't know. That's gonna be a good shot if I can hit that. It's very well protected. Let's try it. See what we can do. I don't know if I can hit her now. Let's try.
I'm out.
I missed it. Try again. A little bit higher.
Democracy delivered.
Nice. Let's see. I need to go get my stuff. Where's my stuff at? It's over there. Yeah, I introduced them. Generally works out good, but it doesn't always work out over time. You know, just because they get along at the start it's not a guarantee that they'll get along later. I've never had a situation where I've introduced, and I generally have done it like almost every time. I introduce the wives, everything goes good, and then later on things go bad. So just because you introduce them and they get along, it's not a guarantee that in the future they'll get along or they'll continue to get along. So yeah, you can do it, but it's just like, you know, understand that. What the heck? What are you shooting at me for, man? Bro, that was rude. The problem is, I shoot back, man. See? You just left me alone, you'd be alive. But no, you want to play games.
Requesting air support.
Oh man, okay, so this way. Yeah. If I was to marry again, I'm not really sure I would do it. To be honest.
Going down the support weapon. Enemy patrol. Southeast.
Last time I wanted to call on a turret, I'm gonna do it this time. Any turret? You didn't bring a turret? That's crazy. Can't see anything. Oh, my turret can't. Oh wait, there's a tank over there, I think. Let me get my rocket. They destroyed my turret. That was rude. Is it better for all of your wives to live together with you, or for all of them to have separate combinations of wives? There's a specific character type. Whoops. There's a specific character type that can live together. It's not something every woman can do. So it depends on the woman. Just in general, keep them separate. You know. But if you got those types of women that you can put together, then yeah, that's cool. It's great.
Air support.
Man, I'm in trouble. Get him, bomb. Alright, he's down. Huh, I took out a flyer with. Oh no, I didn't. Come on. I ain't missed that, man. There's no way I missed that. for, dude? My guy's just screaming for the sake of screaming. Okay, so yeah, just get separate places, man. You know, I've lived with women in one house. You can do it. It's just, I don't think it's worth it, you know. It's not worth the hassle. Oh, she left because there was one reinforced? We're gonna win. Oh snap, you can shoot the rockets on the side of the whatchamacallit and destroy them. Give me a second, guys. Oh, what the heck? Who's shooting me? These tanks, boy, they like sending these tanks after me. Ah, there's a walker over here, too.
Calling down a sentry.
Oh, come on with the freaking stupid, what is that gay shit called? Ragdoll? Holy smokes, I hate that. Anyway, back to the questions. Oh, you forgot to order fries. No, the fries are done. Don't they all gang up against you when you all live together? No, they generally don't gang up against you. But you can have chain reaction fights. Because generally when one sees that you're fighting with the other, then they get some wild hair up their butt and they want to argue with you too, just because emotions and because, you know, women like their emotions. And whether they're good emotions or bad emotions, just as long as they're feeling something, they don't care. This is why I say they're goofy. Because they don't care if they're good emotions or bad emotions, they just want to experience feelings. And so they'll just argue with you just to experience feelings. You know, it doesn't have to feel good. So it's really just, it's really, you know, don't do it to yourself, man. Unless you got like really super high good vibe women, you know, that really get along, don't do it. You know? But generally they don't gang up against you. They don't like conspire together that we're going to get them. Because someone's always trying to be the queen bee. Someone's always, no matter what, someone's always trying to be the woman that is liked the most. So they'll conspire against each other. They'll set one another up for failure. They'll try and make each other fail. But they generally will not, like, you know, gang up against you. They'll try and, like, you know, they'll try and get each other to do dumb stuff so that they get divorced. So, where are we? What's that?
Requesting orbital strike.
Calling down a support weapon. Abuamerican. South. 200 meters.
Of course I do.
Requesting sentry. Requesting sentry. I'm out. Have a taste of democracy.
I can't see anything, but I'm gonna send a bomb. The game is Helldivers 2. Destroyed my turret. Gotta take that personally. Ragdoll. So gay. What was that? Yeah, well, it doesn't make a difference. We need extra guns. Shoot, man, where the heck are these guys all coming from? Okay, so let's see. Man, we didn't do a lot of whatchamacallit, the objectives, did we? And we got 9 minutes left. Give me a second, guys. Good attention a second. Right now. So where do we need to go? We need to go south and take this thing out. So let me see. Do you usually face objections from the Wali when you say you want to be belligerent? No, generally no. They have their doubts, of course. They have their concerns, but generally, most Walis have not been against it. Not the ones I've met, you know. So, yeah. Nice try, you missed me.
Air support.
Somewhere. I see it.
Cancel that. Heavy. 50 meters. 50 meters.
Not heavy, that's not what I wanted to mark, or whatever. Ragdoll, so gay.
Going down a sentry. Going down a support weapon. Reinforcing.
Give me a weapon, man. Oh, this is annoying. So anyway, still learning about religion. MashaAllah. Welcome to the religion of Alphonse. Alphonse, in that situation, how do you make sure the wife doesn't try to dominate you through her higher knowledge about Islam? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This is not gonna sound nice, but it's true. The average woman can't out-debate the average man. And if she's right, then why are you debating her in the first place? You see what I'm saying? So, in a matter of religion, you don't really want to debate with anyway. It's a matter of Allah. As long as she's not trying to, you know, like make some sort of ta'wil where she's like, you know, reinterpreting verses to like, you know, fit her agenda. If she's just speaking the truth, you don't want to debate with her anyway. But in general, if you debate, who loses debate to a woman? They're too emotional like when it debates, man. Let's be real. So, yeah. And if she's using the religion to where it's like, you know, she's trying to distort things so that she can get some sort of like feminist marriage, you should probably divorce her anyway. I mean, what kind of person does that? You gotta imagine. Think about what the person is doing here. If they're trying to, this applies to men, women, whatever else. If you're trying to distort the religion to fit some sort of like modern type of agenda, like you want to be a feminist or whatever else, and Islam is a feminist religion, you know, you should probably get rid of it in general. You know what I mean? This is generally, I haven't heard this in any of the one-to-one consultations I've been in. I've never heard this being an issue. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I think it's what do you call it? It's unfounded and unwarranted fear, or you know, or doubt. That's my opinion. I'm gonna take this thing out. You left it behind. You left the whole bot fabricator behind.
I'm just collecting samples. You know, I'm not messing with bots.
Yeah, go ahead and call in the extraction if you want.
Okay, I'm collecting samples first.
Okay.
Requesting advanced
What are you doing there?
Come out. Rare sample acquired.
Come on.
That's done. So, on the way back, let me see if I can get my gear. Where is it? It's down here, down south. Let me see. I've got weapons all over the place. I just need to grab one. Bro, marry whoever. Marry a revert, marry a, you know, a person from a traditional, you know, like, you know, they're just born Muslims and stuff. It's all personal preference or, you know, like just a matter of religion. I wouldn't, you know, yeah. Just do what you want to do, inshallah, in that regard, inshallah. Come this way. There's supplies right here on the ground.
Supplies.
Calling in reinforcements.
I think it's like it's not working. It's down here on the ground. Come this way. Let's go, buddy.
Step here.
You're a dork.
Calling down a sentry.
Are you more likely to get divorced if you practice polygamy? No. And this is a misconception also. It's like the divorce rate in the Ummah is ridiculous right now anyway. If you're married to multiple women or not, it's not, you know, you need to worry, period, just monogamous. People always say, oh, polygyny this, polygyny that. It's like, monogamous marriages aren't lasting very long either, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know why people are always talking about, like, you know, polygynous marriages, like they have a higher fail rate. They don't, you know. Marriages are just failing horribly right now, you know, all around.
Calling down a weapon.
So I don't think it's more likely. What happens is because it's polygyny and you have the opportunity or the what do you say, the chance to end up divorcing two women at once, you end up divorced fast. You know, it's like you can end up divorcing two women instead of one. But the divorce is divorce. I mean, I don't think that really. What? How did that miss? Come on, man. Did you see that? That was so faking gay. Let me get your samples. I guess we're doing an emergency extract today.
1 minute left. Destroyer preparing to leave.
Yeah, you're not grabbing. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. So I don't think polygyny has anything to do with it, because when we look at marriages in general, monogamous marriages aren't lasting right now. You know, this whole conversation that they're having about, like, you know, oh, you know, polygyny, it doesn't last, and problems and yada yada. This is universal right now. It's a problem of our times.
Sending down support weapon.
Calling down a support weapon.
I don't know if I can hit him in this range, but I'll try.
I'm out.
Calling in.
Have any of your ex-wives asked to come back on the Abu squad? Quite a few, actually. What the heck? Someone just shot at me. What? Nice dude sniping at me from like a super long range.
Oh.
Where am I? Oh, this way.
Drop ships.
Yeah. I've had quite a few asks to get back on the team. Actually, more than not. Does the arc thrower work on these? Nice. Who shot that down? Dropped it on my head.
Oh no.
Did you own a house before getting married? No. I don't think it's a requirement. I don't think we really need to. How are those things getting shot down? Is that my son shooting those down? Yeah, it is. He's using the sniper rifle, I guess. No, PUBG, I don't really do PvP. I get annoyed enough on this game. It's like I don't want to go on to PvP. I've done PvP before. It just annoys me. So, no, yeah, I haven't played PUBG. I'm not gonna act like it's something I enjoy doing. PvP in general. And the drone is taking all those dudes in the air. It's pretty cool. Get the sample I dropped. Okay. I think one more round, maybe. Is that the third? Is that the triple? The next one? Okay. I might do one more. I've been on for a long time.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing in progress. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Get inside. What's your height, by the way? How many kids live with you? 7 kids live with me. I mean, you know, different places, different houses. In total, it's 9 kids. I am 6'3". Got my bike. Excuse me. I have 2 electric motorcycles, and I've got 2 regular bicycles. I got actually 1 e-bike, and I got a regular bike. So what kind of bike you talking about? 2 electric motorcycles? Like a small one. I got a big one that's like really fast, really long range, and then I've got like an e-bike and a regular bike. Have you had women take your children from you, go back to their home country, and sue for child support? Kind of. I mean, my German wife left when I was in Qatar, and then she applied for like like unemployment or whatever it's called, and so they automatically come to you in Germany, if you apply for that. So yeah.
That was one for the record books.
Your fellow Helldivers raged against the enemy's tyranny. Dissidents sow their lies in the smallest of fractions, Helldiver. Stay vigilant.
This is my chipper.
Priority alert.
Oh, my son's going off, so I'm gonna go off too. There's no need for me to be on. You gotta get 2-stroke bikes for sport. Yeah, it's cool. I was looking. Oh, I like Berlin. It's a city, man. I hate Berlin. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Good. My son's off. My wife is off, so I got no reason to be online. I don't like cities, bro. So Berlin's not really great for me. I actually don't even live in Berlin. I live like outside of Berlin in the countryside. Like I live deep country, kinda. So cities aren't my thing. Have you faced racism when you're looking for wives? No. Nobody's ever shown me direct racism. But I'm quite sure there has been some involved,
Greetings, Helldiver.
It was just never shown to me directly. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. Okay, so I don't think I've ever directly faced it, but I can say no. Actually, I have. Yeah, I have with Somalis. It's only them actually. Crazy. The people who have been the most racist to me are other black people. It's funny. They like to say they're not black. Them niggas is black as black. Nigga, they black. They black. They Africans. They ain't stop lying to themselves. The worst person you can lie to is yourself. So anyway. Actually, I have faced racism. Last question. Let me see. 2 strokes bike with the height and weight. Height 6'2". Yeah. When moving to a new city like Berlin, how do you make sure your wives find new suitable social circle? I've always married women who have like close contact with their family, and that tends to be their circle, is their family. And then they have friends that they just in general communicate with. I don't think I've ever moved somewhere and then had a wife pick up like a new local social circle. I've never personally experienced that, because the women I've married have always been close to their families, which is part of like vetting. You should really like have a woman that has a strong social circle in terms of like family and friends. Not that you don't want her to meet new people. It's not a matter of isolation or anything. It's just I don't know. There's just something about those type of women that's slightly different. They're not like other women in the sense that it's like me. I don't really I'm not opposed to having new friends, but I don't want to meet new friends. I don't need any new friends. If somebody comes along, they're really cool. I just don't want But my social circle is pretty solid. I've got a bunch of solid people in it. What's the benefit to me increasing the size of that? You know what I mean? And getting to know new people and trusting and whatever else and these types of things. It's not that I have a problem with what's the word I'm looking for? Not risk avoidance. It's just once you build like rapport and a reputation and a relationship with people, that takes time, man. And so rebuilding that and doing that over and over and over and over, man, it's a lot of work. If you have really true, true quote unquote connection friends, I have a connection. If you got like really close friends, man, that's not something that happens overnight. How many times do you want to do that? So generally, like women, this is their thing. And this is why I say, like a woman, if you see a woman on a matrimonial app and she's like 35, it's an absolute loser, man. It's a loser. Because, building your life is what men do. Building relationships and social circles is what women do. It's not saying women can't build careers and whatever else. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying basically is this is like our specialty fields. You can't figure out how to keep a man at 35. You can't figure out how to get a man at 35, and you got bobs and vagine. You can't. You broken. There's something wrong with you. You're broken. So it's the same thing here. You know, it's like it's so much work to figure this out. You know, as a man, you know, and then get it right. You know. Women, same thing. She's gonna. Not, sorry. We're talking about women, not men here. I am slightly tired. You know, you got the women. They're building their relationships and types of stuff. This is what they do as like as a what do you call this? As just a second nature type of thing. She building new relationships when she goes to a new city just because she's in a new city. She's got like just a hobby of just getting to know and meet people. It's just like fun for her. It's not. There's nothing real about it. It's superficial. I don't want to deal with a woman like that that's got like superficial relationships everywhere she goes, because then that means the relationship you have with her is going to be superficial also, which is why you see them 35-year-old women on matrimonial apps. No, I don't want my wife to get a job generally. No, a home business, they can work, sure, but you know, there's just jobs I'm going to be completely opposed to entirely. You know, like nursing. This is one thing I'm not. I ain't marrying no woman that's gonna be a nurse. That's a nurse. It's like one of the worst career fields for women. It's like so much cheating and just evil goes on in that career field. It's like, why do you want to go into that career field as a woman when it's like the reputation is known, and it doesn't matter what your intentions are when you go in there. It's an understanding that you go in that career field, it's toxic, it's cancer. So they can work. Just there's certain career fields that I have a severe problem with. If I'm talking to a sister for marriage, should I get a legal marriage? Generally, I'm opposed to legal marriage. Legal marriage doesn't serve any purpose for Muslims. What does the legal marriage do for a Muslim? Does it make her halal for you? So let's say you don't do a Shar'i marriage. You marry her legally. Is she halal to you? No, she's not. And if you divorce her legally, okay, let's go. There is an opinion. There is an opinion from the ulama that if you do a legal divorce, it's also an Islamic divorce. But let's just say we're going pure Shar'i. And for whatever, administrative purposes, you're like, it's better for us to be divorced right now. You know, so you agree that this is not a Shar'i divorce and that's accepted. If you legally divorce her, are you Shar'i divorced from her? Or is she haram to you? No. The legal marriage, it brings no benefit to the Muslim whatsoever. It doesn't make the woman halal to you. It doesn't make her haram to you. But Shar'i always does. So to me, legal marriages don't make any sense at all. I just don't understand it. They say, oh, we do it for security, we want safety. Yeah, that's what Yom Al-Qiyamah was for. If your husband's unjust, he doesn't fear Allah, why are you getting married to him in the first place? You stupid? You dumb? Don't get married to him if you're worried about your security. Don't marry the person if you don't think they fear Allah enough to like give you your security and safety that you need. And then if they don't, because you've been fooled or whatever else, or they slip up because they're a human, then Yom Al-Qiyamah is real. You have a wali, you have a wakil, deal with the situation, get your kula, get your talak, whatever it takes, work it out and stay together. But Yom Al-Qiyamah is the day for that. What is kuffar going to do for you? Everybody loves to talk about taghut, this, that, taghut, that. Niggas will get a legal marriage and then be mad when you don't boycott McDonald's or Coca-Cola. And it's the same thing. It's insanity. The level of just crazy that the Muslims go through sometimes. Nigga, you get a legal marriage, you might as well go eat McDonald's. It's the same thing. So it's just absolute madness that they be talking about, oh, I need a legal marriage. What are you talking about? Are you insane? Yeah, it's craziness. It's craziness, bro. Yeah, legal marriages, man, screw that. Let me see. I was speaking to a woman and I had to drop her as she said she wants to move to a Muslim country, but she wasn't in my frame. Yeah, that's a strange thing, bro. I mean, when we want to go to a Muslim country, that's a good thing. This is one of the vetting tests that I say for brothers in specific in London do. I say specifically for the brothers in London, ask that woman if she wants to move with you. Say, hey, I want to leave London and I want to move to a Muslim country. Don't even say, actually just take it out of the equation. I'd say move to a Muslim country, because that's like a very strong indicator. Like a lot of them women will say, no, I want to stay in London. That'll tell you everything you need to know about that woman. It's like, you don't want to go to a Muslim country? You want to stay in London? What's wrong with you? That's a strange thing to turn a woman down for, man. It's like, she wants to move to a Muslim country? That's a bit weird, bro. I mean, I want to move to a Muslim country. To me, that wouldn't be under no circumstances. That's a green flag to me. That's not like a red flag. I don't know. That's a bit different for me, bro. If she's not in your frame, that's a different conversation. But like, wanting to move to a Muslim country, bro, that's a big positive, man. Do you want to stay in Germany or leave? I want to leave. I don't want to stay in Germany, man. And if so, where do you want to move? I don't care. I just want to live in a Muslim country, just not in Germany, man. Germany's a crap place, and it's getting worse. They're just messing this place up. How do you celebrate Eid in Germany? With family only. I go make the Eid Salah at one of the masjids, and then I chill with the family. All right, brothers, I'm going to get offline, inshallah. My son is offline. This is where we spend some time, when we get on. I was with the wife, but everybody went offline. I'm going to do the same. It's late. I'm going to get some sleep, inshallah, and get up in the morning, play with the kids and whatnot. So, barakallahu feekum for tuning in. Inshallah, I'll try and be more consistent. I always say this, and I never am. But it is what it is, man. It's your boy Abuamerican. I can't be somebody else, This is the guy you got. Inshallah, we'll see you brother soon, inshallah. And if not, then make dua for your brother, because if you don't see me again, that means I'm dead and Allah has taken my soul, and He's returned me to Him. So, barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. When do I wake up? I wake up before Fajr.